assignment of part A is LCD FPGA interface. What is expected is that we display some characters on the LCD screen. So you can display welcome to PICT, my name is Chandan, my name is Srishti. ऐसा आप कर सकते हैं. This is what is you are supposed to do. And what we do is that you do not tell the students to write their own model. We share the model with students. So we have written a VHDL model. We have written a main model which contains the logic for both interfacing the LCD module with FPGA and also the logic to accept characters in ASCII form and display them on the LCD. Now you are aware that how LCD is interfaced with microcontroller. You know that. So it is a similar kind of thing. Only difference is the LCD module remains the same. What differs is that instead of microcontroller you have an FPGA here. Okay. And second thing what we provide to the students is the test bench model. The student what he does in the offline mode, he generates a bit file in response to your main model and the pin locking information, and then he directly downloads, and what he sees on the display is whatever characters you want to display. So the thing is that here till now in your multiplexer, counter, AND gate, ALU, USR and FIFO, the block diagram was given to you, the function table was given to you, and you wrote a VHDL, a main model based on that, and then you wrote a test bench model. Okay, here the main model and test bench models are already available to you, and you have to create an ISE project out of it. Till now what you did, you opened a new ISE project and then you went to target line, right click, new source, select VHDL module and did right. Here we are going to learn if already main model and test bench model are available to you, how we can add them to a project. Okay, so this is how you do it. Okay, so what I will do, I will go and open this thing. I think so my screen is not shared. Is it not? स्क्रीन शेयरिंग नहीं किया ना मैंने.
No sir.
ठीक है, ओके करता हूँ. ओके ठीक. राइट, सो स्क्रीन हो गया शेयर अभी ना. आपको मेरा डेस्कटॉप दिख रहा है?
यस सर.
ओके फाइन. सो हम क्या करेंगे, पहले हमारा जो LCD का जो प्रोजेक्ट है उसमें से हम मेन मॉडल और टेस्ट बेंच मॉडल को हम आइसोलेट करेंगे, डेस्कटॉप पे डाल देंगे. सो आई गो टू माय C colon Xilinx. Okay fine, not here. So I go to my LCD ISE project and I will it's here. Okay, these are the two things. Okay, तो ये जो फाइल है, तो VHDL models get a type from Windows 10 as hard disk image file. So I'll copy both of them, Control C, and I'll push them to desktop. Okay, so if we see here, this is my main model and this is my test bench model. So now what I do is that I open Xilinx ISE and okay, so it's okay. This is not a step. I'm clearing the cache of the tool. That's it. Okay, nothing else. Okay, so I will say file, new project, and I will just select some kind of location. Maybe chalo, no problem. I will select my default location. C colon Xilinx HST, and it's okay. And I will just say LCD underscore FPGA. Okay, So I will say next. I will check whether my hardware configuration is correct. Say next, say finish. Now here there is a change. Normal course, what we do is that we go to target line. So we first keep the tool in the implementation mode, go to target line and right click and I say new source. I'm not going to do this now. I'm going to say right click. I will say add source, and add source. I will go to the location where I have put my models. So I will go to desktop. Going to desktop, I will say LCD interface FSM1. I will say open, and we are seeing it is showing green color. I will say OK. As soon as I say OK, it has been added. Now you cannot make a difference that whether you have created this model or you have actually just added it. So now the main model is there. So I can just go and I can say synthesize. ओके, इसको सिंथेसाइज कर सकते हैं, बाद में कर देना. ओके, फिर हम जाते हैं सिमुलेशन मोड में. अगेन गो टू टारगेट लाइन, राइट क्लिक, एंड इंस्टेड ऑफ डूइंग न्यू सोर्स and selecting VHDL test bench, I will not do this. I'll go to the target line, right click, I will say add source. After saying add source, I know that my test bench module is here. I will select it and I will say open. Again it will show green. I'll say okay. Okay, and now it has been added with the test bench model above and main model below. Okay, this is my test bench model. So written already. Okay, fine. So this is what you have to do, and basically it is a study kind of an experiment. Hope so that this semester ends with offline mode at least for a week, so that we can actually show you downloading of all the part A assignments. Okay, so next week I'll be starting with part B. I'm going to teach the new tool Microwind and another tool called as DSCS, that is Digital Schematic Editor, which is very interesting. It's a backend tool, and second is a VLSI schematic editor and how it actually connects to the backend tool. Very interesting. So next week we're going to start. Next week I'm going to check your all three assignments, and hope so if you are through with showing the and explaining the simulations, then I'll mark that yes, you have submitted the three assignments. And fourth assignment, as I told you, I'm going to share it on group. तो अभी मैं share कर लेता हूँ उसको, Teams पे share कर लेता हूँ.